What's good, y'all? It's your boy CMJ, man. And here are my starts and sits going into week 3 of the NFL season. My quarterback start of the week is going to be Jake Browning from the Cincinnati Bengals in the backup QB Bowl versus Carson Wentz in the Minnesota Vikings. I know he threw 3 interceptions last week, but he still gave you 20.7 fantasy points, indicating a pretty safe floor moving forward. It's a little weird that Minnesota is bottom 5 in EPA per allowed and rush yards allowed through 2 weeks, so I think Brian Flores will have to pick his poison between focusing on Chase Brown or Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on the outside as long as everybody's healthy. Brian Flores' propensity to blitz could also open up receptions for Chase Brown underneath, so fellow Chase Brown managers, don't panic. We're also starting Jake Browning this week too. Speaking of the running back position, my running back start of the week is going to be Isaiah Pacheco from the Kansas City Chiefs. He's going to play the New York Giants this week, and this is pretty much his last chance to show us that he's going to be a viable starter for us moving forward. You got to be able to at least get it going in a plus matchup. You can run the ball in the New York Giants. The Washington Commanders backfield accumulated 133 yards on the ground, and that's disregarding Jaden Daniels' 60-plus yards by himself. Javonte Williams had 97 yards on the ground against his team on 18 attempts. I think Isaiah Pacheco will be able to get at least a few receptions on top of the yards, and with this matchup being plenty opportunities to score, both these teams are 0-2, desperate, bad against slot receivers. The teams will be moving the ball up and down the field. This is a pretty good place to start Pacheco. Now, wide receiver, I'm going to keep it really simple this week. I'm going to go with 2 guys from the same game, George Pickens and DJ Moore. Let me start with George Pickens, who currently leads Dallas in zone targets through 2 weeks. Chicago has given up the most passing touchdowns going into week 3, and that's with Thursday Night Football just having been played. So that is telling you a lot right there. DJ Moore has 0 end zone targets through 2 weeks, but I think that changes with all of the attention on Rome Dunze. I think that DJ Moore is still a dog, and he will have his time to shine. This game still has the second highest implied total on the slate. Chicago and Dallas are both bottom 5 in completion percentage allowed, so I think this is a plus matchup for everybody involved. Even Jake Ferguson, who I also love, because I'm going to transition to the tight end position. Jake Ferguson is going to get a lot of love from me. I think he'll see at least 5 or 6 targets in this game, so I think you got to start him too. Speaking of the tight end position, my tight end start of the week will be Juwan Johnson. Like I said, I'm going to keep it really simple this week. He's second on the team in targets behind Chris Olave, tied for second on the team in red zone targets. The consistent Saints negative game script will continuously unlock his potential. So I think those are easy starts. Honorable mention Hunter Henry, who is also second on the team in targets in New England, with no true wide receiver one having emerged for Drake May as of yet. Let me know what you think about my starts and sits for week 3.